Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So from now, I will start with today's morning show. Alright, so we're starting with ESPN. We then talk about Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. So they say Arteta and Arsenal get all the tools where they need to win the EPL. So when you look at the ESPN page, both Craig Bowley, Shaka Hislop, all of them, they analyze them. Look at the title of this video. No excuses for Mikel Arteta. Craig Bowley says Arsenal have the tools to win the Premier League. Now, you see that gentleman will wear suits waiting for middle for the major screen. That's Shaka Hislop. So for the match we play against Liverpool, first off, Shaka called the talk say the way Arteta take play Liverpool, saying this surprise. So everybody they complain say Arteta go there, play safe, this and that. Say him no dey surprise because that has been the way Arteta has been playing the top six, the big teams. You dey hear say Arsenal gets this formidable record against the top six. We have played them more than 20-something games. We have not lost. Why do you think we have not lost? Because we have made ourselves difficult to beat. The aim and objective of Arsenal was to make Liverpool look average, and they achieved it. Liverpool did not do anything. That was why when I mentioned that time at the counter and I say, Ekitike touch ball for about 16 once. The normal outcome of that game is supposed to be a draw. So now the normal thing was supposed to happen. Arsenal don't want to get beat. You see people they mention Newcastle. Newcastle go play against Liverpool. Newcastle when they did 10 men, they collect red card, they come outside. That was at the St. James's Park. The way you play at home is obviously going to be different from the way you play away. Crystal Palace play against Liverpool. Crystal Palace come all out. Crystal Palace have nothing to lose. Arsenal don't want to be 3 points or any points behind Liverpool. They won't see the goal like that. So him saying no, they surprised. Now, the gentleman beside Shaka Hislop, Craig Bowley, don't say regardless of what Shaka Hislop they talk. Say see where him stand. Now him gon make the point say they don't already give Arteta everything when they find. You say they give you Gyökeres, then give you. You know go talk say now they are better than signer. The comfort center. You know. You also said you like him. Then give you. You said you need Madueke cover, Saka cover. They gave you Madueke. You said at least only that you need the cover. They give you Eberechieze, even though we know Eberechieze also can deputize on the left because, mind you, Eberechieze was not brought in to play on the left. He was brought in to play as Odegaard cover, but that versatility can make him play on the left, which means we can still deploy him there if we want to. Everything you want Saliba cover, they give him Mosquera, who is very good. Thomas Partey left, they brought in Zubimendi and Noga. Anything when you say you want, they give you. Everywhere good. They bring in new left fullback Hincapie. With all this, they bring in. Arteta has no excuse than to deliver the Premier League. That is their point of view. Now, me, I like to add context in everything. In as much as, yes, that is our prerogative this season. We want to win the league. But are we also factoring this argument that Gyökeres is not Premier League ready yet? I don't know that I only mean the same from that angle, but are you also seeing it? That we need to put context in all these things. There are two things. One, Gyökeres never the Premier League ready. That is one. Two, we are trying to do something we've never done before in many years, which is play with a number 9. If you watch the Arsenal team, the understanding, the synergy between the midfield and the attack has not clicked yet. Many people have this opinion that since we have brought in Eberechieze will make it click. But Shey Eberechieze will come play 10 or in go for our left wing. Me, I would prefer him to be on the left wing. Make Odegaard play 10. That is going to be the fastest way we will make this Odegaard, Eberechieze and Gyökeres relationship click. Many a times I dey talk and say it is unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. Say we dey play at a season when we want to win something, and then we come dey bring in striker, we come dey tweak our style of play. You know, so we dey tweak our style of play, and e never dey gel now. I don't know how una dey aware. Our style of play never dey gel now. At the end of the day, I want to ask one honest question. Do you think this new striker wey we bring and this new style of play wey we wan do against all odds, by fire by force, una no think say e go affect us from winning the league? Because Liverpool, they are not doing try by error. Dem dey go ahead. They don bring in Isak wey be say you understand the league already. We will bring person wey no really understand am, even though our prayer na make him hit the ground running, but it's not happening yet. And yesterday I was talking, say me, I hope say we need the first 10 games, him go don click. Only God know when him go click. That is the sad thing. So I dey ask, you wey dey watch me now, shey you don reason am towards that direction and say, omo, we dey do new style, we get new striker. Even the Echeze, we have high expectations of him. Will he live up to that expectation? Forget speculation, forget if to say very soon Echeze will start to play. The pressure will be on him to deliver the way they deliver for Crystal Palace. Now him go dey see ganging up 10 men behind the ball. Wetin him no dey see before? At Crystal Palace, he has so much freedom to express himself. Here him go dey see ganging up. Will he live up to? These are the $1 million questions. Bringing everything back to the circle. Don't you think this new style wey we wan do, even though all of us say yes, we need striker, we need to go direct, don't you think it will affect us from winning the league? Because as we see, they do trial and error, other people dey gbera dey go. The same thing wey dey happen to some of our players, now dey happen to Liverpool player Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz now don play 3 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. But this na chairman for Bundesliga. You know how much they pay by him? This na chairman. If say na Arsenal player now, they go don dey blast am for the media. But there's a double standard. You get? Even ESPN sef, they mention am because they call out Florian Wirtz. So Florian Wirtz never really do anything. Now make me say come run go check Google, go check his statistics. How much true? This guy don play 3 games, 0 assists, 0 goals, nothing. nothing. Against Arsenal, first half, as in captain rubbish. This is the creator in chief. So this is why they talk. I don't know that I don't reason that before. So let me know your own thoughts for this matter. Because now the pressure from everybody, Osco, so Roy Keane, Arsenal fans, so Gary Neville, ESPN, BBC Sport, everybody saying Arteta has everything he needs to win the league. Now, me no just want to leave am there. I want to add context. That everything where they talk say he need, bear in mind that we are tweaking our own style now to fit that player, and we never tweak am. The foot never done. I say make I call that one to una notice. Let's move forward. Now, away from that, so they're going to ask Piero Hincapie why him snub Tottenham Hotspur to join Arsenal. So Babako dey explain say all it took was just one conversation. Now wetin just convince am, because Tottenham Hotspur na first go say they wan sign the guy, and then they lead the race. Say they go like to sign am. Immediately Arsenal just enter. Bam! The guy change his mind immediately. This guy na from Ecuador. I don't know why I always talk say na from Colombia. The guy change his mind immediately. In fact, now the guy come dey give us more insights. Come dey let us know say when they play for Bayer Leverkusen, Granit Xhaka dey tell am so many good things about Arsenal. He said we would speak a lot about Arsenal. However, I asked him about Arsenal at one point. They will speak a lot, but not about Arsenal. But sometimes they ask him questions about Arsenal, and he ask him how things they be. So Xhaka tell him many good things about Arsenal. Say, the club they good. He spoke wonders about the club and how he felt during the spell here. I love the conversation that we had at that point, and it wasn't that recent. He did send me a message recently though. He always speak well of the club. Yeah, so that is why the guy really dumped Tottenham Hotspur and he come join us. He could have just said now he won't gel as best as he can, and with new teammates and have a good season. I always want to win trophies at the club, to make a name for myself, to leave a mark. I want to get off to a good start quickly, and that's the most important thing to get. So that one said day. Now, away from that, All right, so now we can't able to get reports about this Crystal Palace say they get the longest unbeaten run of any Premier League team at 14 matches. They have also won the FA Cup within this streak when they did. The Crystal Palace has been there more really hot. Now, Fabrizio Romano posted this thing today. Rodrigo imposed this thing for Instagram, say my home, Real Madrid. Now, when you check the Instagram comment, people want to blast and say, see person they talk my home. Not be you then don't say tell your agent to make him find you a new home. Just because maybe you know work out. Now I don't inform say you didn't loyal for Real Madrid, this and that. Now, this is the major reason we make people like Paul Merson change their mind. Say Liverpool go win the league. And we make myself, I get sleepless nights sometimes. Say Liverpool go win the league. And I know say now you said you go don't reason and say, how has not win the league with this time? Because when you look at Liverpool now, last season's top 2 Premier League strikers are now playing for Liverpool. Salah scored 29 Premier League goals. Isak scored 23 Premier League goals. How many goals and assists will they provide next season that this season will see now combined with Liverpool? Now, make I bust this myth. Say Salah score 29, Isak score 23. No mean say 2 of them go score. Make I go right and say Satu Stoker. 2 of them no go score 2020. Ajay, because you know if you get 2 chairman for one club, one has to be top lead. All roads cannot lead to Isak and Salah. It's like you're going through Salah, you're going through Isak. If you mix 2 of them, you know go be. Because in the past, Salah and Chapo for Liverpool, all roads majorly they lead to Salah. For Newcastle, Isak and Chamo, all road majorly they lead to. It just be like for Arsenal now. It go dey hard for you to see somebody who outperform Bukayo Saka. Why? Because all road leads to Saka. The type of road where they go Saka, on a half 90 they go Martinelli side. You get? So now so it just be. Even now we don't get Gyökeres. Even when we start to play, all road is still going to Saka. I no go lie for you. It go take time before we go tweak our football philosophy or our style of play to say all road go to Gyökeres, Baba. Even if saying I want to define it go hard. So using that philosophy, channel them to Liverpool. All road cannot go to Salah and Isak at the same time. It's not possible. Something has to give. So me I see a situation whereby Isak will get more goals than even Salah. I would see me I see because they will prefer the number 9 where you get than that one. But we'll just watch. I don't know. The people convert and not going to play for fourths. You get. So what's okay? So sometimes overstaff is sticky there. You get. But more than watch. In fact, I'm clearly interested in seeing how they want who go they bench. Because Ekitike started well. So who will on the bench? By the time we start, we can start Isak will start to the bar. You get. Based on in reputation, who go on the bench? The Salah no go the bench. You get. So it's going to be between Ekitike and Isak. But Isak get reputation for EPL already. You get. So both just the word. So now what he make for Merson see him say, not see anybody but them. The Liverpool already retain the crown. But my message to people who get that kind of mindset, you see, that you have Isak and you have Salah, it's not a guarantee for anything. It is not a guarantee of anything. I can tell you that for free. I won't see Man City versus Liverpool this season. I won't see Manchester United versus Liverpool this season. I won't see Chelsea versus Liverpool this season. These are games I want to see. Home and away. Make us see. We winning the league or losing the league, no be by we lose against Liverpool. I don't talk am before. No be by we play against Man City. Over the past how many years? China the matches between Arsenal and Liverpool, Arsenal and Man City, Arsenal and Man United. Now what make us to lose leagues? That's an emphatic no. Now these low teams, all them these lower teams, now them our destiny in their hand. If you feel they look at international break now, we'll come back now, we'll play Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest will be say West Ham now they're like 3-0, I'll be how many. If they meet us now, they will come change. They will come turn to another team. You say you go to 40. Don't be this one because when people just see everybody hates to lose against Arsenal. For some reason I cannot comprehend. When they reach Arsenal, everybody go turn Goliath. But they play their mates, they will turn shit back. That is something I cannot understand. You go see Liverpool now against Man City. Liverpool will come all out. Liverpool against Man U, they will come all out. Liverpool against Chelsea, they will come all out. Liverpool against Arsenal, they will be cautious. Why? I don't really know. That's just that. In fact, now what will they see every week with that? And there's nothing we can do about it. Look at Leeds who play. We knock Leeds how many? 5, Abi? Why do you think we knock them 5? Because the manager came out and said, we are going to attack, and they did attack. If now other teams start, they go play 10 men behind the ball. We don't go score that 5. That has always been our problem. So we lose against Liverpool. Yes, you pay me, but that is not going to decide the title. If you don't know before, know now, that is not going to decide the title race. Because there's still going to be a lot of twists and turns, a lot of injuries, a lot of suspensions, a lot of things will still happen this season. Papa, we still in week 3 now. So for those that think say because Liverpool beat us 1-0, we saw all over. Now lie. That's a big lie. Many things will still happen, say. So just keep your eyes on the ball. Don't lose hope so quickly. All right, away from that. So Dean Hodgson, what he talk say, training against Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, and Rodrigo, sometimes training is at a higher level than matches. When they say this thing, I can't remember Victor Gyökeres. Do you know that training with Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes will prepare this guy better against oppositions? He will prepare them for the Premier League. When it comes to physicality, we have one of the best defenders in world football. So if him fit score against the likes of Saliba and Magalhaes for training, Baba, who you know go fit score against now? Now what me they see? So training with them alone, now God do am for them. They are training against the best. So the Arsenal training itself, it go dey more tougher than even normal match. Normal match go dey easy, super easy. And the way me they see. Now, we can't even hear say, don't say after the international break now we go play against Nottingham Forest. So the Nottingham Forest match now, do you know that Zinchenko no go play against us because of the EPL rules? You get. So Zinchenko will be made to wait for his Forest debut, though as the Ukrainian international will not be able to take the field for his new employers until September 20 at the earliest. Yeah, so you know go fit play against us because of the new EPL rules. Now, the one why I don't know say UEFA no get that type of rule. UEFA rule states that a lone player is free to face his parents' club in any UEFA European competition. While in the League Cup, this can happen, but only if the parents' club give written consent. Now, in the Premier League and the FA Cup, it is forbidden. So me, I think say all round, you know, if you play for against your parent club, because if they pay, we never sell you. If you're our own player, we send you out on loan. You can't go to help them, they beat us. Say, are you okay? you know where I see this thing? Atletico Madrid sell specific to that's not Joe Felix. I believe that. Send and go Barca on loan. You can't go back, I can't hear Barca, they beat them. It don't make sense now. I don't know that the law no dey for Barcelona, no dey for La Liga. Like it's very painful. That kind of thing dey pain. You get. So in this case, even Jackson, I think Jackson don't jump by. I'd like to buy and say go play Chelsea for Champions League, which is Jackson is going to face Chelsea. Many players who say they go face their club again. I saw it in the media. Well, it is what it is. Let's proceed. Now, away from that, look at this funny story. For Olympic Marseille, these two players we see, Adrien Rabiot and Jonathan Rowe, they fight. As they fight, and this former Brighton coach, the name don't escape my head now, De Zerbi. So De Zerbi can suspend two of them. So why they go to fight? It is against the rules of the club. Because through fight, if he bossing eye now, or maybe come out in seats now, now we they pay on a two salary. It don't really make sense. Now, do you know that for this transfer window, even the Adrien Rabiot's mama is the beg. You say, you will be manager. Now you give this former Manchester United player with the same beating wife, I mean, do this and do that one. You give a second chance. Why don't you give my pick a second chance? The Zerbi, they're very strict. They take all this kind of thing play. Now, no thing to trust that year. You know, you play. Only for me to wake up this morning when I do this, I come here and say, for this deadline, for this transfer window, we just finish. Say they don't sell the two players. Marseille have sold Jonathan Rowe and Adrien Rabiot this week because they had a dressing room fight. Adrien Rabiot go join AC Milan, while Bologna both sides that are around. Now, you know the funniest thing. I don't know how this one happen. These two teams, whereby these two players, now go play after the international break, which means the fight will continue because two of them are likely to get their debut. And when they get it, if they jam each other for field, baba, they go to stretch and carry one person, show me. Unless if the teams understand say there is bad blood already, there is this enmity, because now you make me come out from myself, maybe say I enjoy things now, you make me change club. Because the changing of the club, don't say that the players like to leave. Now the club forcefully say, get out of here, get out of here. So I don't know how the universe, they do the calendar, everything just align. Oh, it shocked me that they read the report. So as you think say, as always I think say, you get. Now, BILD, come let us know say, Erik ten Hag is considered the worst manager in 20 years by Bayer Leverkusen employers. This is huge. The worst manager. What did he do? I don't really know. Now, Dermot Gallagher will be one of the regulars for Sky Sports. When they talk about the incidents which happened for Liverpool match with Dominic Szoboszlai when he hand touch ball, where everybody talks is supposed to be a penalty. So he can give his own referee mindset. So if to say them blow that in as penalty, it would have been ridiculous. Number one, say the ball was coming from the top and it hits the guy's hand. Nobody say the thing there in the guy's line of sight. Maybe the ball they come like all the time. Say no, you get. No be every ball we touch person hand they blow. But you know the funny thing, all these things now, all these excuses they give now. For me personally, the way I see it, it has to deal with each person's discretion. If say an Arsenal player now, they for blow him, they will give you reasons why they blow him. That's one thing with using your discretion and not following the law to the latter. That's the way me they say. Because there is a separate rule for Arsenal players, and there's a separate one for every other person. Now the way me I say. But it is what it is. Let's just move on. All right, let's bring the message from one of our sponsors in Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80646422 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the day, now the fact say ESPN, they discuss. They say Arteta has all the tools that he needs to win the Premier League, so he doesn't have any excuse. And because they ask, are we not going to add the context of the fact that some of all these players never really gel, like Gyökeres, and the fact that when they change our style of play, you know, go be saying that something go work. Nah. As of now, never they work safe. Let's hope Eberechi will do a better job to locate Gyökeres more than Odegaard. That's what I'm thinking. That's what you're thinking. And at the end of the day, we hope it's going to be our reality. And with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not their mouths. All right, guys. Ciao.